Every morning we face a choice. We can wake up and let the day take control, get pulled in 100 different directions, react to distraction, stress, negativity, or we can take control. We can decide right now how we're going to show up. Because here's the truth. Your day doesn't shape you, you shape your day. And that starts with the words you tell yourself the moment you wake up. I'm not talking about empty affirmations. I'm not talking about feel-good phrases that sound nice but don't mean anything. I'm talking about powerful truths. Words that ground you, words that ignite you, words that remind you who the hell you are and what you're here to do. Because what you say to yourself matters. It sets the standard for the day ahead. And when you do it consistently, day after day, these words become more than just thoughts. They become the fuel that drives you, the foundation you stand on, the mindset that separates you from the rest. Imagine this. Every morning you say these 5 things to yourself. Each one is a building block, a brick. And over time you build a fortress of strength, of discipline, of purpose. A mindset that doesn't crack under pressure. A mindset that keeps you locked in when the world tries to shake you. And it all starts with this. Today, I take responsibility. The first line to say is, today, I take responsibility. Own your actions, no excuses. Nothing changes until I own it. My actions, my mindset, my results. Everything in my life is a reflection of the choices I make. If I want something different, if I want to grow, succeed, and evolve, it starts with taking full responsibility. Most people go through life pointing fingers, blaming circumstances, blaming other people, blaming the past. But blame is a trap. It gives power away. The moment I start making excuses is the moment I surrender control over my own life. That's not who I am. That's not how I operate. I take responsibility because it's the only way to shape my future. Responsibility is not about guilt. It's not about beating myself up. It's about recognizing that I have the power to change things. If something isn't working, I fix it. If I make a mistake, I learn from it. If I fail, I get back up stronger. No one is coming to save me. No one else is responsible for my success, my happiness, or my progress. That's my job, and I own it. Every decision I make today matters. Every small action adds up. Every time I take responsibility, I take control. If I don't like where I am, I change it. If I want more, I go after it. If something is difficult, I face it head on. The easy road is blaming, waiting, complaining. The strong road, the road of leaders, of winners, of game changers, is responsibility. I choose that road. And responsibility isn't just about success. It's about my energy, my attitude, my emotions. No one else determines how I feel. No one else dictates my state of mind. I decide if I show up with strength or weakness, confidence or doubt, discipline or distraction. If my day is stressful, I take responsibility for how I react. If someone frustrates me, I take responsibility for my response. There are 2 kinds of people in this world: those who react and those who create. The ones who react wait for life to happen and then complain about it. The ones who create decide what they want and make it happen. I am a creator. I don't wait for permission, for luck, for the right moment. I take charge of my life. This mindset applies to every area. If I want better health, I take responsibility for what I eat, how I move, how I rest. If I want financial freedom, I take responsibility for how I earn, spend, and invest. If I want strong relationships, I take responsibility for how I show up, how I communicate, how I contribute. No excuses, no blaming, no waiting. And responsibility doesn't mean perfection, it means progress. It means I own my mistakes, but I don't dwell on them. I own my past, but I don't let it define me. I own my choices and I make better ones. Every single day is a new opportunity to step up, to take charge, to be better. And today I choose to take responsibility. The second line to say is, I am capable. Believe in your capability. You have the strength to figure things out. There's nothing I cannot figure out. No challenge too big, no obstacle too strong, no problem without a solution. I have everything I need within me. If I don't know how to do something yet, I can learn. If I haven't achieved something yet, I can work for it. If I face resistance, I can push through it. Doubt is a lie. The only limits in my life are the ones I accept, and I refuse to accept limits. When fear shows up, when self-doubt creeps in, I remind myself, I am capable. I've overcome challenges before. I've grown, I've learned, I've adapted, and I will continue to do so. I don't need things to be easy. I don't need guarantees. I don't need perfect conditions. I need belief, effort, and perseverance. The people who succeed in life aren't always the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. They are the ones who believe in their ability to figure things out. And that's me. It's easy to look at others and think they have something special, more intelligence, more talent, more resources. But the truth is, success is built on mindset, on resilience, on the ability to keep going when others stop. I don't wait for confidence, I build it through action. I don't wait to feel ready, I take action, and that creates readiness. I am capable because I am willing to grow. I am willing to fail and try again. I am willing to do the work. When I face resistance, I see it as proof that I'm on the right path. Growth is uncomfortable, but I don't back down from discomfort. I embrace it. I lean into it because I know that's where my strength is built. Every great success story started with uncertainty, with struggle, with obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Persistence. The ability to keep going. The belief that no matter how hard it gets, I will figure it out. I don't let fear stop me. I don't let doubt control me. I don't let failure define me. I rise, I adapt, I get stronger, I am capable. The third line to say is, I am grateful. Embrace gratitude. Focus on what's possible, not what's missing. I start my day with gratitude because gratitude is power. No matter what is happening around me, no matter what challenges I face, there is always something to be grateful for. I don't wait for perfect circumstances to feel appreciation. I choose to see the good in my life right now. Gratitude shifts my focus from what's missing to what's possible, from what's wrong to what's right. When I appreciate the opportunities in front of me, I step into them fully. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it's a practice. It's a mindset, it's a way of seeing the world. The moment I wake up, I remind myself I have breath in my lungs, I have a chance to live this day, to learn, to grow, to impact others. That alone is a gift. I don't take it for granted. I don't overlook the small things that make life incredible. The people I love, the lessons I've learned, the simple moments of peace, the opportunities ahead of me, these are the things that matter. I refuse to let negativity blind me to the abundance around me. It's easy to focus on problems. It's easy to let stress take over. But I make a choice, a conscious decision, to direct my mind toward gratitude. Because when I do, my energy shifts. My perspective expands. My ability to take on challenges increases. Gratitude isn't passive. It's fuel. It builds resilience, it strengthens my mindset, and it keeps me moving forward with clarity and confidence. No matter what happens today, I will find something to appreciate. When I face difficulties, I see the lesson in them. When I encounter setbacks, I recognize the growth they offer. Even in the hardest moments, there is always something to be grateful for. A new perspective, a challenge that makes me stronger, a moment of connection, a chance to start fresh. Gratitude turns struggle into strength, frustration into focus, and pressure into purpose. I don't wait for things to be perfect to feel grateful. I don't need everything to go my way. I find gratitude in the journey, in the process, in the simple fact that I get to wake up and live another day with purpose. Gratitude doesn't just change how I feel, it changes how I act. It shapes the way I show up, the way I communicate, the way I lead. When I am grateful, I bring that energy to everything I do. I attract positivity, I inspire others, I create an environment where growth and success thrive. The more I practice gratitude, the more I train my mind to see possibilities instead of problems. I stop waiting for happiness and start living it. I stop chasing what I don't have and start maximizing what's already in front of me. Every day I remind myself, I am grateful for this life, for this opportunity, for this moment. The fourth line to say is, I am focused on growth. Step outside your comfort zone daily. I am not here to stay the same. I am not here to live the same day over and over again. I am here to grow, to learn, to evolve. Growth is my purpose. Growth is my standard. Every challenge, every struggle, every setback, I use them as fuel to become better. I don't fear discomfort, I embrace it. Because I know that everything I want is on the other side of it. Comfort zones are easy, but nothing great comes from easy. Growth happens when I push beyond what feels safe, when I stretch myself beyond what I think I can handle. The stronger I get, the bigger my challenges become, and that's a good thing. That means I'm leveling up. That means I'm becoming the person who can handle more, who can achieve more, who can lead more. I refuse to let fear stop me from growing. I refuse to let failure define me. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is a stepping stone. I don't avoid failure, I use it, I learn from it, I adapt, I improve. Growth isn't about being perfect, it's about being better than I was yesterday. It's about moving forward even when it's hard, even when I don't feel like it. I am committed to learning. I am committed to challenging myself. I don't settle for good enough. I don't let comfort make me complacent. I seek out new ideas, new skills, new perspectives. When I don't know something, I figure it out. When I face resistance, I push through it. I am constantly leveling up, constantly evolving, constantly becoming the person I am meant to be. Growth requires effort, and I am willing to put in the effort. I don't wait for motivation. I don't wait for inspiration. I create it by taking action, by showing up, by doing the work. Even when progress feels slow, even when results aren't immediate, I stay focused because I know that every small step adds up. Every little improvement compounds over time. And the person I become through the process is what truly matters. I surround myself with people who push me to grow, with environments that challenge me, with habits that make me stronger. I protect my mindset. I feed my mind with knowledge, with wisdom, with experiences that expand my potential. I am always seeking to improve, to refine, to elevate. I don't let distractions pull me away from my growth. I don't let temporary comfort keep me from long-term progress. My focus is clear. Every day I get better. Every day I push myself to go further. Growth isn't an option, it's my standard. The fifth line to say is, I am in control of my attitude. Your mindset determines your day. No matter what happens today, no matter what challenges come my way, I decide how I respond. I am in control of my attitude. My mindset is my choice. My perspective is my power. And I refuse to give that power away. Nothing outside of me determines how I feel, only I do. I don't allow circumstances, negativity, or distractions to dictate my emotions. I decide how I show up. I decide the energy I bring. I decide the state of mind I carry into every situation. Life is unpredictable. People are unpredictable. I cannot control everything that happens, but I can always control my attitude. I can always choose patience over frustration, confidence over doubt, gratitude over stress. I am not reactive, I am intentional. I don't let small things steal my peace. I don't let setbacks steal my focus. I don't let negativity take root in my mind. I stay centered, I stay disciplined, I stay in control. Attitude is everything. It shapes my actions, my decisions, my results. A strong attitude creates momentum, keeps me resilient, and fuels my drive. The right attitude turns obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into comebacks, problems into possibility. If I carry the right attitude, I can handle anything. No challenge is too big. No situation is too overwhelming. No person has the power to bring me down unless I allow it. I refuse to allow it. I am responsible for the energy I bring into every room, every conversation, every challenge. I don't let stress make my decisions. I don't let frustration control my words. I don't let distractions pull me away from my purpose. My attitude determines my experience, and I make the choice to approach every situation with strength, confidence and clarity. There will always be things I can't control. There will always be moments that test me. But I welcome those moments because they remind me of my power. When things get hard, I get stronger. When things go wrong, I stay grounded. When life challenges me, I step up. My attitude is not dependent on circumstances, it's dependent on me. I don't complain, I adjust. I don't blame, I adapt. I don't wait for things to be perfect, I make the best of what's in front of me. I don't waste energy on things I can't change. I focus on what I can control, my mindset, my effort, my reaction. That is where my power lies, and that is where I keep my focus. Every day, I wake up with a choice. I can let the world dictate my mood, or I can take charge of it. I can let distractions pull me down, or I can stay locked in on my vision. I can focus on problems, or I can focus on solutions. My attitude creates my reality. My thoughts create my outcomes. I am not controlled by circumstances, I rise above them. I keep my mind sharp, I keep my emotions steady, I keep my perspective strong. When others are stressed, I stay calm. When others are stressed, I stay calm. When others are stressed, I stay calm. When others are give up, I push forward. When others complain, I look for solutions. This is who I am. This is how I operate. This is what makes me unstoppable. This is the difference maker. This is what separates those who live with purpose from those who just drift. Because success, happiness, fulfillment, it's not about luck. It's about intention. It's about showing up every single day with the right focus, the right attitude, and the right energy. Every morning you get to decide, will today be another average day, or will today be a day where you take control, where you build, where you grow, where you push forward. You are responsible for your life. You are capable of figuring it out. You have so much to be grateful for. You are here to grow, and no matter what happens, you are in control of your attitude. Lock these 5 truths in. Say them, live them, because the way you start your morning isn't just about today, it's about the life you're building. This is Tony Robbins. Step up, take control, and make today count.